All right, we have some new news for level 80. So we'll just kind of skim through this article here. I won't have a link right away when this video is posted, but within the day after it's posted, I will have the link to the page in the comments. So just bear with me there as I'm recording this on my phone. But yeah, so obviously like their little intro, we're excited, yada yada yada. But now into the nitty gritty. So obviously, as we all know, the level cap is going from 50 to 80 this Wednesday. So come on Wednesday, trainers will get new rewards such as level and in the level up progression. Big thing for me is that I'm excited for is that increased storage capacity for Pokemon and items and gifts and postcards. So it's 4 things actually, not 2. In my head, I was saying 2. Avatar items like cool, but like I've never been big on the avatar items, except for when they would disappear. Lol, because level 50. As to what your next level will be, here are some things to note. No one's gonna drop in level. You will gain a level and then some if you are at level 23 or higher. The task for level up will go to level 71 to 80 versus like what it's technically still 41 to 50. And any levels we quote unquote skip past, we will retroactively get them. Okay, so you won't get like each animation. You'll get one animation is what I'm thinking for whatever level you're going to be at with the new system, and you'll get all the items like at once. This one, when I heard about it, this one makes me excited. This is about the new daily adventure egg. So starting at level 15, you get an egg. I think I did hear from the oh yeah, I did hear. I know I did. I did watch the Trainer Club's video. He said, oh yeah, right here. Duh. This is why you read everything. The distance will be 1 kilometer. And it's its own thing, separate from the egg storage. Excuse me. And so yeah, and it's 10,000 XP. Like, if I remember correctly, 2 kilometer eggs off the top of my head are 500 XP without any bonuses, lucky eggs, etc. So 10,000 XP for 1 kilometer for 1 egg. That's fantastic. There's nothing to be mad about with this. Avatar rewards. I'll just wait here for a few seconds, but it's basically items related to the teams. So feel free to, drip your avatar however you want. But then on to rewards for leveling. Oh, which we already talked about. The gifts, items, store Pokemon, and of course the postcards. This one is another one I'm really excited for. If you are level 70, you have an increased chance of becoming friends with trainers that you've achieved best friends with. So if you're not best friends with, this does not apply. But this is huge incentive to get to best friends. But granted, hey, Scopely, can we please get global trading? Like, whether that means increased Stardust costs or something, just something that makes it where we don't have to be within a certain distance of someone of like, whatever it is, 100 meters or something, But that's just my little side note there. As for the leveling up requirements, here it is. So we got to be level 10. It goes only in increments of 10 here. So 48,000 for level 10. Level 20 is 258,000. Level 30, you need 1,083,000. Level 40, 3,953,000. Level 50, 12,753,000. And just side note, backtrack to 40. For those that maybe aren't aware, level or just don't know, level 40 right now, so this is Monday when I'm recording this video, less than 2 days for the update, level 40 is 20 million XP. I remember getting there on December 14th of 2020 during the event to build up to celebrate level 50. So I got to level 40 right before what we have now got implemented. Level 50, as I mentioned, it's, just shy of, basically it's 12.75 million, a little more, but, simplification. Level 50 right now is 176 million, plus, of course, all the tasks from level 41 to level 50. So, like, if you're at level 40 now, if you don't get to level 50 in less than 2 days, you're already going to be at level 50 and then over level 50 if you're at the level 40 of since the game started. Level 60 is 34,353,000. Level 70 is 85,853,000. And then level 80, 203,353,000. So if you're already at level 50, you're going to be at level 70 when this implements. Maybe actually, maybe 71, depending if the tasks happen when you get the 71 or before. Not entirely sure about that, but honestly, not too concerned about that. So yeah, in fact, I will show you my amount here. So just bear with me here. Going to my profile on Go. Here we are. I am at 179,816,457. So, you know, just shy of 180 million, which means, you know, call it a little under 14 million is what I need. You know, I'm not going to write it out right now. I don't feel like doing the mental math. So, here's some additional notes. Avatar items for level 40 to 50 of now will disappear if you don't get them. If you do get them, including the level 50 jacket, you will get to keep them. As for the special research, those like level blank challenges, I believe since they are special, they should stay. I would have liked Niantic or now Scopely to specify that just to be safe because, you know, look here, I already knew that I'm not grinding the level 50 research that you get from getting level 50 in time for the update. So there is a pose at the end of it. But like one of the tasks, you just look it up on Cerebi.net is what I would encourage. It's ridiculous for the casual player. I am not a grinder. Have I grinded a lot in this year? Yes, but that is an irregular thing. And then the final thing is the XP Celebration Ultra Box is back. If you want to spend the money, I'm already level 50. I am not concerned about getting the XP to level 80, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, so final thoughts. Obviously, I have seen some people not happy on X or Twitter. If you call it Twitter, totally fine. I really don't care. In the grand scheme of things, sometimes I still say Twitter, you know, without even thinking a bit. Some of them, being the biggest grinders, they are less than pleased. And you know what? I understand that to a point. They grinded all this XP. I saw Mystic's video with this information. Mystic 7, I think, technically. And he's at 500. He's almost at 512 million. So, like, he's got, you know, call it 2.5 times what is needed for level 80. Now, granted, he's still going to have to go through the tasks and all that jazz, so could take him a month or two, depending on what they are. But for someone like me, who is very much more casual, I was even free to play until December 2020. So, like, I spent a little money. Oh, yeah, it was for that Community Day weekend where it's like, it's not a new mon, it's just, like, all the mons of that year. So, I've spent a bit of money on this game, and you know what? That has been my choice. I don't regret it, because I definitely needed to spend the money to get to level 50. Had I not gone out, I went out for Eternatus, and I went all out. Like, I got the resources needed for him, for that creature. If I had not done that, with all the XP, doubling it with the 200 coins, the raids, or the, you know, max battles, I would not have gotten to level 50. That is plain as day. Like, so... And thankfully, I grinded to level 50, so I don't have to regret it, per se. But for someone like me, I'm happy about this. I still have something to look forward to. 20, you know, call it 24 million XP. I think I said 14 million by accident. My bad. When you're trying to record and talk, sometimes you just goof. But 24 million XP, call it. That is very doable. Especially if we have another, you know, almost 5 years to get to level 80. So, yeah, I think this is great, honestly, because 203 million and change is, I think, a very reasonable goal, considering, like, what we have had to do. So, yeah, let me know what you feel about this in the comments, and I know I rambled a little bit or did a couple side tangents, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.